Alright, so, you know, this is the first time I've ever actually written a speech for getting up here. You know, so hopefully I won't destroy myself too badly. You know, see, when I came to Elevate, I was a broken shell of a man I used to be. I walked through the doors with shame and guilt. Shame and guilt hit me like a ton of bricks. For those who don't know my story, I came to Elevate back in 2018 for a meth addiction. After graduating this program on December 7th, 2018, I went home where my wife gave birth to my daughter on December 12th. When my wife was in the hospital, I told her I would never use meth again. I'm sorry, I can't read this.
Come on.
I relapsed about a month before I came back to Elevate. I thought about taking my life. I thought about leaving my daughter by herself without having a father. I had hit my rock's bottom. Like, I was ready to kill myself and just give up. And in the middle of the act of doing this, my phone rang, and my screensaver was a picture of my daughter. And just emotions overflowed me. And you know, that thought of just leaving that little girl alone and face this world alone was enough to make me pick that phone up and to call Elevate. And like I said, walking through those doors was one of the most humbling experiences ever to walk through there again. There was no judgment, there was no grief. It was just open arms, and they were here to help. You know, the cabin was a cakewalk, you know, because Keon's up there, Jeff was up there, both Jeffs. You know, we just had a good time. The next thing I know, they kicked me out of the nest, and I came down here and saw Kai was still here. You know, and throughout phase one, it was a lot of work, because I do still have a lot of emotional issues that I'm still working on to this day. But Kai, no matter what I was going through, always had time to stop and talk to me. And you know, like I wrote in this speech, you know, he would dumb it down in a way that I could understand it. You know, that meant a lot to me. And whenever we'd talk, after I got done talking to you, I knew everything was already okay. You know, moved on to grade class, where I struggled and wanted to quit. Several times wanted to quit. I was a pain in the ass to Greg. Pain in the ass. And he would not give up on me. You know, I kept thinking to myself, I just keep pushing, and he keeps pushing. Eventually he'll give up. He refused to give up. And that I want to thank you for, Greg, for not giving up on me. RS's, you know, I thought they would be hard this time around, as hard as the first time around. But they just, as soon as I sat down, they just flowed out of me. You know, I was ready to get rid of all this bullshit I've been carrying with me. You know, and I just seemed to sell through the RSs fairly quickly. You know, amends was another story. Once again, I wanted to quit. My boy Seth back there, kicking and screaming, wasn't gonna let me leave that trailer until I got it right. You know, and I turned into the biggest damn baby you would ever see. I sat there and I ain't gonna fucking do it. Ain't gonna happen. Seth's going, yeah, you are. You know, guess what, guys? I did it, because he wouldn't give up on me. You know, my amends went well, with the exception of my wife, which is still heartbreaking to me. And I've learned so much about myself, as well as learn what it's like to love myself again throughout this program. You know, I've learned so much from the staff here, but most of all, I learned the greatest amount from all of you clients. You know, every day we all talk, we all hang out, we all play cornhole. You know, and I don't look at you guys as just friends or anything. You know, you guys are my family. You know, you guys showed me love when I wouldn't show myself love. And for that, I really want to thank you guys, every one of you. You know, this has been a really, really great experience for me here. And I can't wait to get back out there into my life to get this shit right and be the dad that my little girl deserves. So, thank you.